Ideally now I should be able to be heard over it, but if it's still too loud, let me know. Do all this stuff.
The Industrial Revolution ushered in a new era that threatened to transform the values of men. No longer would spirituality be their compass, but not all welcomed the change. In 1783, just as the fires of the Laki eruption had plunged all of Europe into an ashen darkness, a horde of demons spilled from the shadows and fell upon city after English city. It was a message. The Alchemy Guild, fearing the rise of industrialism and abandonment by their wealthy patrons, had done the unthinkable to defend their existence. Through recondite arts, the alchemists had created shard binders, humans transplanted with crystal that attuned them to demonic power. They sacrificed the shard binders, and in doing so threw the gates of the world open to demonkind. Countless innocents died, and though the Church succeeded in vanquishing the Hell's End, a steep price had already been paid, and collected. As for the Shardbinders, they were presumed to have all died in the sacrificial rite. However, 2 survived. Jeeble, a boy for whom by some miracle the rite did not prove fatal. And Miriam, a girl who was spared the rite altogether on account of the strange slumber that took her just before it could begin. 10 years have passed. Mankind too soon forgets tragedy. The demons have returned, presaged by a great castle. And on this very hour, Miriam awakens. Upon learning Jeeble is the architect of this new, bloodstained ritual, Miriam and the alchemist Johannes set forth for the accursed castle. Their galleon cuts through the water, lancing towards the inevitable.
Johannes, are you certain it was...
So, real quick, the mouth, like, Miriam's mouth is going to look weird through the entire thing. They already are aware of it. They are going to fix it, so just keep that in mind.
It was Jeeble's doing, Miriam. No mistake.
It's so hard to believe. I wouldn't even be alive if not for him. He's a good soul.
I left my friggin' Steam overlay up. Whoops. We'll get to a save room and I'll go turn it off.
I know how you feel. But the facts are apparent. And the hell he endured 10 years ago would break the best of souls. Miriam, I want you to know that I'm sorry. What my brothers subjected you to, there's no forgiving it.
It was their transgression, not yours. You always took care of us.
Obviously, not enough.
Well, let it go, Johannes. We need to focus on the task ahead. If Jeeble is responsible for the summoning, then I have to stop him. I gave him my word.
I ought to do it. He was my best friend.
But I'm the only one who can. The shard experiments prepared me for combat. Let them amount to something. 10 whole years. What put me in that sleep?
I wish I had the answer. All I know is the spell that stopped time for you was advanced, arcane. But by observing the ebb of the magic's hold on you, I was able to predict exactly when you would wake up.
Oh, I see.
We'll make landfall soon. You should get ready. I had the chest there packed with essential equipment. Now would be a good time to put it on.
Gotta put on the Kung Fu shoes.
Good. You're prepared. The next order of business is to...
I'll take care of it. Oh! Ah! Yeah!
Was that a shard?
Squiddy boy defeated.
I'd forgotten the way it felt. Like uninvited claws scraping across my bones.
The demon's power was transmuted into that shard, which forcibly bonded to the crystal embedded in your body. The strength you gain from it is undeniable, but eventually, the crystal will devour you.
I thought the procedure you discovered halted the corruption.
It did, but that doesn't guarantee you'll be safe if you start absorbing shards in massive quantities.
I know my body's limits better than anyone, and I'm going to need all the power I can get. And if I run into trouble, you can help me. You've done it before. You'll do it again.
Thanks for giving me a choice in the matter. Well, I won't let you down. Not if I can help it. Just promise you won't push yourself.
How did they get inside?
The demons from the castle must have infested the ship.
Then they can help me wake up these muscles of mine. I'll wipe the deck with them.
So last time I played this, it was the alpha demo they put out in 2016.
This device responds to magic. Maybe I just need to hold my hand up to it.
And this mechanic was not in it. Do that. They added the rocking of the ship in the beta demo. So like it just okay, that shouldn't hurt. Come on. So yeah, like they added a lot of stuff to the beta to make it look nicer. Like the wood on the ship definitely looked more flat. It still looks a little flat, but I can still polish up a little bit. I do like the way the lighting looks now. It's a lot warmer. Still got the slides from Curse of the Moon. Oh, boo, I can't fucking down kick with the Kung Fu boots. Well, let's see, if I'm not aiming, I just do it forward, so you don't have to aim to use the directional shard, but obviously you can use that to aim. Makes it a little bit more precise. I like that. It does feel a little bit like, you know, it doesn't feel like a full 360. It feels kind of 8-directional. Like, it's kind of hard to aim, like, in degrees in between two of the 8 directions. So maybe they can fix that a little bit. I mean, it's definitely smoother than I thought it would be, but it still has a little bit of a jank to it, and that's playing with an Xbox One controller, so they should be able to get that up and running pretty good. Hopefully this will not be an issue on the PS4. I cannot speak to playing with a PS4 controller because I do not have it hooked up to my PC. Oh yeah, soda water. fire through thick platforms. I have got to find a freaking save room so I can turn off the Steam overlay. I forgot I even have it up since it's been so long since I played a Steam release. Okay, here's an important thing. Let's see. I wonder if they'll add less of a delay in the bat dash. That looks like a save room a little bit this way. Whip, of course. Dear Lord, everyone decided to play games right now. Give me just a second. Alright, now we shouldn't be accosted by Steam notifications every couple seconds. I noticed it says, like, it's named the file Miriam. And I'm pretty certain we're going to have, like, Zangetsu mode and stuff like that. I don't know if there's going to be other player characters other than, like, Miriam and Zangetsu. There might be. Maybe Jeeble? Who knows? So the arrangement here of this music now has some orchestra to it. It didn't used to. They added in a full live orchestra between 2016 and now. And apparently they have all the music for the game recorded, as well as I think all the voice acting, so that's neat. So the thing with the whip is it's kind of slow. So like I gotta fit my friend, but we're gonna change. Let's see. Attack. Attack. Let's put my katana. There's a little bit of a thing we can get up there somehow. Back up and see if we can find out what's up there. Because the thing is, I'm pretty certain we're not going to be able to come back here. Oh, what? You hold up. You pose. That's neat. Would like to see. Hey, I would like to see a little bit up above me though by holding up. See, the thing about all these other weapons, by comparison to the Kung Fu shoes, is that the Kung Fu shoes attack very quickly. That'll do. Gotta break all candles. Ow. Watch my health. 'Cause I'm getting murdered. A gun can be shot by a equipment. I have gotta see this. $30 bullets. I'm gonna save my bullets, actually. Let's see, normal rounds are still 9 damage, so...
Take this!
I wonder, can I aim the gun by...
Take this!
I cannot, okay. So I do appreciate that, like, if you have a gun, you just have infinite ammo, but you can find stronger ammo to make it, like, better. Always save your game. You know how to save it. So like the when they showed off the game on IGN, they didn't really show. Boy, that is weak. They didn't really show off a whole lot because they obviously had to get places. They're like, I'm gonna try and show stuff off because I've been looking forward to this all week. As far as I know, there should be shards for every enemy in the game. I don't know what kind of chance there is for them, but we'll find out. There may also be shards that are not implemented yet, so they may not be in the beta. So I'm not gonna begrudge the game if it doesn't give me a shard. I cannot jump that high. Maybe you will get to come back to this ship. Can't break the wall. Let's try this. Yeah, give me that. What is it? Shockwave deters parts enemies. That sounds interesting. Country dress. Ooh, that's neat. I like that. Those are still a thing. Here. I really need to wait for them to do that attack. Like, not waiting for them to do that is just getting me killed. So chat, how's the audio sounding? Is it too loud? Am I too quiet? What's up? Let's see. Audio sounds fine. Good. So MP regenerates over time, so we don't have to worry too much about that. Those net platforms that I'm standing on here, they actually stand out a little bit better in this demo than they did in the alpha. In the alpha, they were a little bit easy to miss. Higher strength, higher luck, lower int. So we're going to put on our gun and our good rounds. Try not to kill anything on the way there. That's it a little bit. So there were a few places we actually could not get to. And like the shards we got wouldn't get us there. Let's save our game real quick so we can avoid anything embarrassing happening. I do actually want to go get the Dullahammer shard. And now we should be able to fight them a little bit easier because we have a speeder. Or not. Wait, the Dullahammer. Can I put that on? Let's see. Oh shit. Good. It all worked out in the end.
So, Sleeping Beauty, you've decided to awaken.
Jeeble, tell me you didn't do this. It doesn't make any sense.
Don't gotta worry about mouth problems when you can't see her mouth.
How does it not? After all the sins humans wrought upon us?
Johannes told me what they did to you. And you're right, it's horrible. But what you're doing now is just as bad.
No! No, there you are very wrong. What the alchemists did was reshuffle our bodies. What I intend to do is reshuffle the world. I'd say I've earned the right. Join me, Miriam. You're the only one who understands the pain I feel. What it's like to no longer be human.
What? I never thought I'd hear those words from you. I was the one that came to you broken. Convinced I was a monster. And you told me...
This is nonsense.
You told me our power doesn't make us good or bad. Our choices do. I'd given up on my humanity, but you restored my hope. Don't you remember?
Master Jibal, we must return.
Yes. Miriam, I tire of reminiscing with you. You're here to kill me, aren't you? Then first prove you can find me. Along the way, you'll have no choice but to absorb shards and avail yourself of the powers of hell. If you can still claim to be human at the end of it all, then perhaps I might be more inclined to listen. Come, Gremory. We're leaving.
They maybe need to add a border to those subtitles.
Jibal, wait!
Can't stop me, demon. I have a gun. Gun that don't have much range.
Take this! Take this! Take this! Take this! Take this! Take this! I saw it. Just a flicker. That was the Jibal I know. I will put a stop to all this.
Can you imagine if the gun had to reload like an actual Mustatoon?
Bloodstained.
So I wonder if we're gonna hear any of the music that was in
We're here.
Curse of the Moon.
Was this a village? What happened to it? The demons Jibal summoned?
They've moved faster than we hoped. Miriam, we have to hurry. This was where we were supposed to meet our contact.
All right. But wait. Let me clear the area. There are still demons about.
Ah, okay. The boat becomes a part of the actual full map. Let's see. Start with the rapier. I'll have the rapier. Kind of wish leveling up gave you a health back, but I can't remember what it did in like RA or anything like that. I appreciate that the canon option is fucking Kung Fu
Thank you,
shoes.
Miriam. You know who I am. And that means...
I'm sorry we couldn't get here sooner, Dominique.
So this is our contact.
Yes, the church sent me. As you can see, I know a thing or two about expelling demons.
An exorcist. Then we're lucky to have you, Dominique.
And the church you, Miriam. Thank you for guiding her here, Johannes.
You wouldn't have asked if it wasn't important. But you should tell us why you need her. Miriam isn't one to shy away from danger.
You could probably afford to split that into multiple.
But she deserves to be armed with all the facts.
Yes, very well.
Like, they could split that to where it's like, the last sentence of that first boss, and then, but she deserves to be armed with all the facts, you know, that to be one line.
I told you when I contacted you that the Shardbinder Jibal is responsible for summoning the castle.
Yes, there's no mistake about that. He admitted as much.
What? You spoke to him?
Then let me get right to the point. I find it curious that the outpouring of demons, facilitated by one Shardbinder, just happens to coincide with the sudden awakening of the other Shardbinder, after exactly 10 years.
You're right, it is strange. But the Church doesn't get to drag Miriam into this just because the timing is odd.
Oh, do you decide for her then? I asked you to bring her here so she could see the horrors that have befallen the village, and make an informed choice. I have no intention of forcing you, Miriam.
You don't have to. I gave Jebel my word that I would stop him. What happened here only strengthens my resolve.
Thank you, Miriam. I am sorry to put it on your shoulders.
Pardon me?
Oh, hello there. Are you all right? We didn't mean to ignore you.
I'm all right, thank you.
You are quite welcome. Do you have a name?
She's got a little bit of a wall-eyed... Anne has a little bit of a wall-eyed stare. Yeah, they need to fix her face.
What a lovely name! Anne, you shouldn't be
Maybe
out
they
here.
should put her at more
Let
of an
me take
angle,
you
like instead of
somewhere safe.
staring nearly straight ahead.
Oh, all
I feel like
right.
they should sort of benefit, like all the characters should benefit from like a little bit from being more at an angle in these scenes instead of facing the camera more or less.
Come on, this way.
And like what they could do is they could actually, instead of showing the whole model like they're doing now, they could take the top part of the model near the face and sort of like frame it and put it near the box to save on screen estate. But then also, you know, not a whole lot would be happening on screen. But I'm sort of reminded of the cutscenes in Symphony of the Night where, like, you know, like when Alucard and Maria are talking, they have like animations for moving their hands and everything like that. They could do a lot more with these conversations, I think. But I mean, there's still time. Who knows what they could do?
I did some looking around before, and this place seems secure.
Yes, agreed.
Johannes, you, Anne, and I will remain here. We can assist Miriam from safe ground.
What? We can't ask her to brave the castle alone?
I also think they need to tone down Johannes's breathing. He does seem to be breathing a little bit heavily.
Don't be foolish. She is trained in combat. Are you? We would only get in the way.
That's not the point.
I'll be fine, Johannes. Please don't worry.
All right. But we'll be here if you need us.
Let's not waste any time. We have a lot to do.
Come back if you need anything. I'll get a workshop running so I can perform alchemy for you.
Thank you, Johannes.
I know you're strong, but be careful.
I will.
I'm gonna keep the country dress on. I'm guessing there's probably a save room somewhere around here that I can use.
Miriam, welcome. Since this is your first time here, let me tell you a little bit about the supply post.
Please.
I have made arrangements so you can buy and sell items here. I would have liked to provide what you need for free, but seeing as we are largely cut off from the church's funds out here, I will need money in order to keep the supply post stocked. I hope you don't mind paying.
No, I understand. I appreciate you doing what you can.
I can also buy shards from you if you no longer need them.
Ah, okay.
Wait. Is trade in demon shards even allowed?
Of course. The church would sooner gather them up and make certain they are purified. I am not permitted to sell them, but I can buy them off you. You may want to keep extras, since possessing multiple shards of the same type amplifies its power. But there is a limit to how far that can go. And more importantly, if you carry a large number of shards, your body's corruption
May accelerate, but I'll find a way to deal with that myself.
Okay, so having a lot means you have more powerful souls, or more powerful, shards, but that may lead to the bad ending? Who knows?
I still recommend selling your shards as a means of making money.
All right. I know you're looking out for me.
I think that explains everything. Now, would you like to have a look around? What are you looking to buy?
You know what? I got soda water. I'm gonna buy a
this right?
lemon.
Many thanks.
We're gonna see what this is all
Oh,
about.
I forgot to give this to you. It's the key to the building. You can use it to explore further in.
Okay, so we can't leave without talking to Dominique.
Thank you.
I invited the other survivors inside where it's safe. They all have troubles that need resolving, if you can spare them the time.
Hey man, beef is on a premium.
I'll do what I can.
I know you will. Come back anytime. I'll be praying for you.
Dominique, what is all this machinery?
That is photographic equipment we've been working on.
Photo mode!
Photographic?
To put it more plainly, it allows me to capture images of real life, landscapes, people.
What? Really? Can I try it?
Unfortunately, I don't have the silver bromide I need.
That's neat that you actually have to get silver bromide to use photo mode. That's actually a really neat touch.
Here she is. You have to marvel at the church's resources. Look at what they've provided for us.
I know, it's incredible.
So, what I can do for you here in the workshop is take materials you bring me and transmute them into new items. But the alchemy is easier to show you than explain. Here, I have some materials we can use. So let's try transmuting them.
I am noticing now that sometimes Johannes's chin clips into his shirt. So that's definitely going to be something they need to fix.
So, what'll it be?
Who cares about that? Where's, let's see. Can I just choose two things? Let's see. Are you meaning to tell me I cannot combine the, Oh, I can do a witch's hat. That's cute. Alright, are you meaning to tell me I can't use the soda water I collected and the lemon I rightfully purchased with my well-earned money to... Oh, man. Oh, okay, cook. There we go, lemonade. I need
I'll go with this.
those two things, and I can make lemonade.
Great!
That does not respect my volume settings. Okay, so I do appreciate that, like, cooking and, like, creating stuff with alchemy, those are two different things, but I kind of wish they weren't, just for, like, hilarity's sake. Jeebles Butch was clipping into him too, says Zane Zero. Yeah, yeah, I did see a little bit of that. So they did clean that up. Like, I'm not... Little animation stuff like that, like, and it's not, like, a whole lot of clipping, it's just enough to be noticeable. Like, they can clean that up, no problem. Yeah, so they're basically the same thing. Like, just have it be one menu, and then have, like, Johannes fucking going through all the equivalent exchange stuff to make a lemonade. By sacrificing one soda water and one lemon, we have created the dark, alchemical beverage known as lemonade. But I do appreciate that potions are made through alchemy, but like lemonade is made through cooking. Oh, okay, so you can actually see a first-time bonus. I wonder what that means. Like, is it a limited thing, or like do you just gain more stuff by cooking? Because like getting 10 strength by cooking a steak is pretty good.
I'll go with this.
Ooh, I like it.
Also, hey game, making an axe out of steel, that's just blacksmithing. Permanent stat boost. Okay, so it pays off to cook everything. Okay, so you need alkahest, so I don't have alkahest. Then you take stuff you don't need and break it into its constituent parts. That's neat.
Once I've transmuted an item, I'll pass it on to Dominique so she can carry it at the supply post for you.
You gotta have Graham.
I'll do my best to inform you of what items you can make from what materials. But when it comes to items I don't know about, you'll have to find a formula for me and bring it here.
I understand.
Also, the demon crystal you've obtained, the shards, those can be transmuted the same way as items. Each shard requires specific materials, but it's worth it to make your shards more useful. Try it when you get the chance.
I think I will.
Also, neither one of us has been eating well. No wonder, considering the struggle we've been through to survive.
We need steak.
If you bring me the ingredients, I can use alchemy to prepare meals for us. With proper nutrition and a varied diet, you have the potential to get much stronger.
It's... I knew that, but alright. Rather, I sort of knew that, but I feel like they should definitely elucidate to the players like this is a permanent boost or this is a temporary boost. But that's obviously something they can just fix. Reveal your secrets.
You there? It was
Whoa!
awful.
Why are you
Those
so big?
Monsters came out of nowhere. We ran for dear life.
Where are the others?
Dead, most of them. My dear husband included. Those devils have to pay. Those murderers. You look strong, miss. I'm begging you. Help me.
If it's within my power.
Oh, thank you. My name's Lindsay. What's yours?
They imported me over from The Witcher 3.
Miriam.
Well, Miriam, I'll gather whatever information I can about the monsters that wronged us. I want you to hunt down the monsters and take vengeance on them. The efforts won't go unrewarded, I promise you that.
All right. I'll do it.
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters.
Hunt 8 marked.
Help my husband rest in peace. Kill that murderer dead!
Lady, chill. They need to scale her down a little bit, just like she did seem. It did seem like her head was way larger. Hello, Adrian. How are you doing? I should go outside and hunt the mort. Yeah, I mean, it does look like a pretty old standard font. But it's readable, so I don't mind too much. Oh yeah, we got skeleton powers. We must equip bone powers. Oh, it's the directional thing. so I'm pretty certain they just wanted normal Mort, so we may actually have to go back. Door's propped up. Okay, that door's gotta be unlocked from the other side, I guess. Well, what I'm hoping is that this game is successful, and like if it's successful, it allows them to make more games in the Bloodstained franchise. So that we can have more stuff, like we can have like a super Bloodstained and like stuff like that, and still get games like this and games like that, and just have Castlevania, but not really. Like it's Castlevania, but with a different name. Why is the boat rocking back on the ocean? I guess it makes makes so they don't have to make a separate area. It's back at the start of the area. Hey, I know how to do this. Skeleton powers go. 19 damage. Holy crap. Like, I've been playing a whole lot of Curse of the Moon recently, actually, because I got it. I got it for free on PS4 because I backed the game. That's a pretty good critical animation. I like it. But since I backed the game at the $60 level, I got Curse of the Moon for free, and it's one of those games where I would definitely just pay $10 to get it on another platform. I'll probably buy it on Switch because it was really good. I hope this game runs well on Switch because I'm already pretty strongly considering double dipping. As far as like how this feels to play by comparison to Castlevania, say Symphony of the Night or Aria of Sorrow or something like that, like it feels just like Castlevania when you got the controller in your hand and you're playing it. It doesn't I know it doesn't look like it because it's all in 3D, but like as far as playing it goes, it feels like I'm just playing like Aria of Sorrow. I wonder if it will tell me when the quest is complete. Okay, so let's see. Is there anything that tells us like how corrupted we are? I don't know. Maybe that's just like a story thing. I do appreciate that you can still come back to the boat, so you don't miss out on anything permanently. Because, like I said, we saw some areas now. We saw some areas in the boat that we couldn't get to because we couldn't jump high enough. So like, there's still stuff to be had here, and I appreciate that I'm already making mental notes about like I need to come back here later. don't know how many more I'm at, but like, I think I'm at like 5 or 6. That's 4 or 5 at least. I'm just gonna go back and see if I get it or not. If I do get it, they definitely need to add a thing that makes it like it says quest complete. Like even if it's just like a little thing in the corner, like where the items show up, they need to add a little bit more feedback in that regard. So I'm pretty certain I've killed enough at this point. There's the archives, and it's like it's got that check on it, but like I still feel like I shouldn't have to go in and check that. Be like, am I done yet? I feel like you should be like it doesn't have to be like particularly like big and like really eye-catching, but like if there was a little bit more feedback as far as like say I killed the 8th more and it like just popped, like I said, down there where the items are, just popped up like quest complete or quest updated or something like that. Just to tell you that you did it, or even just to tell you to check the menu to see if anything's changed. It's a little bit of feedback I'll probably give on the backer survey if they have one. Yeah, I don't doubt that they'll add some sort of feedback, especially because like this is just this is Itarashi. He knows what he's doing, so I expect we'll get some more.
Got any targets for me?
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters. Good work. Here's your reward.
Got any targets for me?
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters.
Okay, I'm pretty sure all 3 of these are characters from Castlevania. I guess you can... Okay, you can't repeat quests. Soul Hammers.
Help my little sister Rosalie rest in peace.
Okay, so they need to change that, because it said Rosary
Kill
on
those
the quest
murderers
line.
dead!
Also got killed by Double Hammers.
Have you learned anything new?
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters. Help my neighbor Lisa rest in peace. Kill those murderers dead!
Have you learned anything new?
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters.
I would definitely appreciate it if they would stay in the menu until you canceled out, like accept quests until you are either out of quest or do not want to accept any more quests, and that way you can accept all the quests at once instead of having to keep asking, hey, have you learned anything new?
Help my cousin Annette rest in peace. Kill those murderers dead!
This lady's just like, fuck every demon. They killed my family of 30 million people. They killed all the Castlevania protagonists. Maybe. Let's find out. I was just trying to avoiding talking to Anne, but just her face.
Thank you for helping me, miss. You're really brave.
She does not have a side quest. I believe the fact that it's fully voiced was part of the Kickstarter itself. It was one of the stretch goals to have a full voice acting thing as opposed to just partial voice acting. Okay, I cannot drop through there. I don't think there's music in this area. Maybe once I actually get into like the castle proper, it will have music. Basilard. Oh, look at this fucking Castlevania ass approach to this place. Ah, but I locked off an area down there. They maybe need to fix that pillar hanging off like that. Or add something to make it look a little less conspicuous. I'm pretty sure these are portraits of Kickstarter backers. I'm gonna level up so quick from all these bats and warps I'm killing. What is that thing? Ow. I need to definitely be using skeleton powers more. Ha! That harpsichord's pretty good. I like the pinks and purples in the background. That's pretty nice. They can maybe make this area a little less bright. I do like the detail on the background and stuff though, so that's pretty good. Straight up summon a canine, alright. That is freaking out. They need to make that so they can fade out all the way even when you are doing that. It's not something that I can imagine would come up very often, but they definitely do not need to let that happen. Something like that. I was really hoping that when I threw that, when I killed one of those ghosts, I got summoned Ghost. Check out that picture of that cat. Game of the year. Look at that cat. It looks like my little sister's cat Macho. That was a very Castlevania death animation. It was just like, actually, this enemy's not gonna die. He's just gonna get really pissed. Look at that.
Miriam? It can't be.
Uh-oh, it's Grandpa.
Alfred?
Why are you here? Johannes, that fool of an apprentice should have stayed out of this.
They need to make Alfred's face a little bit more detailed.
You have a lot to explain for. After all the terrible things you've done?
All that is in the past. I'll not be defending my actions to you.
Don't I deserve it? You were like a father to me.
Enough, child. I am here for the book. Jeeble has the book.
What are you talking about?
If you don't already know, then let us keep it that way.
Like, they need to add some definition where his hair ends and his face
Alfred,
begins.
how are you still alive?
Like, on his beard, like, it's just, it blends in such a way that it just looks like it's all one big piece.
Ugh, what were you thinking at coming here?
You can answer my question first.
All that matters is that I am alive. Did you come here for the book?
Probably need a second take on that line.
Book? The Liber Logaeth?
Make no mistake. I won't let anyone touch that tome but me.
Not even you should touch it. Didn't what happened 10 years ago teach you anything?
I don't have time to argue with you. I just hope you are wise enough not to get in my way.
What?
You know full well my power exceeds yours. Take Miriam and leave this place. Otherwise, you will die.
Probably should have a fade out
I
there.
came here because something didn't feel right. But I didn't expect him.
Johannes, what is the Liber Logaeth?
It's a book the Alchemy Guild once possessed that allows for the summoning of spirits. The guild used it to bring about the calamity 10 years ago. And the Shardbinder's crystal acted as a kind of catalyst.
A book like that shouldn't even exist.
I know. Alfred must be trying to restore the Alchemy Guild to power. But we cannot let him lay hands on the Liber Logaeth.
Oh, he said Jeeble had it. You know, I think I might have seen it.
It makes sense, considering the situation we're in. He must have gotten his hands on it after surviving the sacrifice.
So now I have to stop Alfred too.
No, let's focus on Jeeble. If we can get to him and the book before Alfred does, we'll kill two birds with one stone.
Good point. All right.
Dominique might know what to do about Alfred in the meantime. I'll head back to the village and see what she has to say.
I like Johannes' fucking doofy running animation. was a sneaky snake. I saw the chain, I'm like, oh, that's my boy. One of many boys in this game. I just talked about how much I love this particular room. Like, look at how fucking Symphony of the Night area transition this is. Uh-oh, watch out, it's pigs! That's just straight up a definitely use something with a bigger, like, overarching sort of swing, but I want something still a little bit quick. I also need to find a save room really bad. Like, I could just, I could use a potion, but I kind of don't want it. I straight up have the stone mask. Oh, and it overrides my helmet. Look at that. That should not go in front of that. I wonder if they know about that. Or this could be something fucked up. Like, it could be like, oh, that's not actually the moon, and you come back here later and use the thing. It's the fight. Probably where you fight Grimoire. We've already seen Grimoire is taking sort of like a death roll. I need to use a potion. Why would I use it? Why would I use a bow and arrow when I have a skeleton power? Like that track for that place was definitely a Michiru Yamane like track, but it definitely needs better instrumentation, I think. And a better gun. It's pretty fast. Wolfbert. Baseline attack 23. Yeah, Musketeer's also better. Oh, okay, I can't have the stone mask and the Dullahammer helmet equipped at the same time, but the Dullahammer helmet provides better stats. Well, I wonder why the stone mask is not in the helmet slot. Like, you would think it would be in here. Maybe that's an oversight. Or maybe, let's see, pirate hat. No, okay. You do not have a hat and a mask, unfortunately. I do appreciate that, like, when you slash enemies, they can stain the walls. Yeah, I'm thinking that's definitely an oversight as far as the mask is concerned, because, like, I feel like that should be in headwear. Boss fight.
Stop right there.
Hi, Snake.
I knew what you are. That ghastly air about you. You reek of sorcery, Shardbinder.
Ah, and what am I to make of you?
Me? I am your execution.
Oh, he blocked skeleton powers. Really hurts. Now, I'm pretty sure if I straight up touch Zangetsu, it will hurt me. It's just that he is very narrow. Ow, ow, ow. That really hurts. You need to stop that. Also, hello, Mr. Manuel. I probably didn't. Got him.
Cease this at once, Zangetsu.
Ah, okay, so that's as far as the demo lets me go. So if I beat Zangetsu, then I have to stop. But I can just reload the save. So I definitely probably could find a stronger weapon somewhere. Especially if I get a shard from the axe axe outsider, then I can get like I may be able to use that as a weapon as opposed to just using it as a soul. Just a max HP upgrade sitting out in the middle of something. The weapon's doing 33. I am using like a lighter weapon. I'm not using a heavier one. I could also go explore more of this stuff. Basically, like, I kind of beelined for Zangetsu, even though I didn't know he was there. Ah, okay. So that's like the stat boost ones from Arya and Dawn of Sorrow. Yeah, I straight up missed like a health upgrade just sitting on the ground, so like I haven't found everything by far. Right over that Moko weed just without even thinking to do anything to it. Oh yeah, give me pig powers. Summon explosives. Ow. Yeah, that was stupid of me. I wasn't paying attention. Ow. Much like the frogs in Curse of the Moon, the frogs in Ritual of Night are jerks. Can't go any further that way. Like, that's definitely got to be where you fight Grimoire. Ah, there's a chest there. No, it doesn't hit nearly as hard, but like I'm trying to go around again. I also need to go play around with shards, because I was able to hit Zangetsu a couple of times with those. Like, I just like the way this room looks. Like, it is a cool looking room. Probably could have just gone the other way. Ah, I can hit enemies on the backswing. Those are rotating knights. And ghost powers. Summon ghost. It's precisely what I thought it was going to be. Let's see. Alright, how's that work? Oh. It's okay. Neat. Alright, so I think there was a way I could go up further in here. Yeah. Then again, that's also... This is also from before when I fought Zangetsu. So the map did not update. We know Zangetsu is that way now. Let's see, does the You know, I think they need to prevent stuff from falling off the front of the stream. It could fly in Symphony of the Night, but like, I am not so keen on it here. That's the way to Zangetsu, so we won't go that way. Gardens, there's a door in the middle here. Nothing there. Yeah, I know one of the things it says, like there's a shard that lets you see breakable walls. And it is not in the demo. We just said that. So we just gotta kind of check walls as we come to them. Can't go that way. Lethal boots. Oh, hell yes. There's knives in them. I love better Kung Fu shoes. There's gonna be a way to dive in that. It's like you can even see, like, right in here, you know, you can still walk around, but like, you're swimming in that. So that's gonna be, that's a secret. Let's see, option, no, archives. So dull hammers are back on the boat. Flying dragon kick a ghost in the face. Mort's head off? still play around with alchemy and stuff. Can I flip the other sword? I can. I definitely think that the map should update to show you new entrances and exits to and from rooms.
Got any targets for me?
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters. Good work. Here's your reward.
Have you learned anything new?
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters. Good work. Here's your reward.
Alright. Let's go talk to Johannes.
Hi, Miriam. What are we transmuting this time?
I'll go with this. I'll go with this.
Missing a bat feather and a ruby. Which, bat feather? I think they need to, change that to bat wing. Mason's magic recovery. Aww, look at it. Cowboy hat increases power of firearms. Okay.
I'll go with this.
See if I can make the flame whip. Which is like, I got all the demon cloth I need. Oh, I've wasted my whip. Okay, so I thought I was going to take the thorn whip and then require it. Okay. That's fine. We still have enough demon cloth.
I'll go with this.
So we just need flame rounds, which we cannot make. Alright. We already have a musketoon, is the thing. Bunny boots. Yeah, you can disassemble items. squares. There's definitely some things they need to retranslate or polish up on.
Come back if things start to go awry.
You need Alcahest to disassemble stuff, so I can't currently, but I can buy it from.
Remember, not to
Dominique.
rely too heavily on the shards. What are you looking to buy?
$120G each. Let's go. Let's just see about
Thank
making a
you.
whole bunch
I'll
of
be
food.
here if you need me.
Scrumptious.
Are you eating properly? What are we
That's what I
transmuting
intend to
this
do.
time?
Enhanced shards too.
I'll go with this.
There, all done.
So we need beef, butter, and black pepper.
Come back anytime.
I can buy back shards. What are you looking to buy? Is this right? Many thanks. Is this right? Thank you.
Beef is pricey. Black pepper. We need black pepper. We can buy steel. That's important. There we go.
Is this right? Then we have a deal. Thank you. I'll be here if you need me.
Hi, Miriam.
I wish you could look through
What are we
recipes.
transmuting this time?
You know, and obviously not craft them.
I'll go with this. Great!
Stop back off.
Give me the 10 strength.
Scrumptious.
Okay, we need to make that one really
Are you
good
eating
katana.
properly? What are we transmuting this time?
Tsunomara, Nodachi, and a steel.
I'll go with this.
Come back.
I can buy back shards, if you like. What are you looking to buy? Is this right? Then we have a deal. Thank you.
I'm interested in this.
Are you eating properly? So, what'll it be?
I'll go with this.
There, all done. Come back if things start to go awry.
Yeah, they could definitely afford to make those a little bit shorter. Alright, so more important thing, we need to figure out what we need.
What'll it be?
To make that witch hat. 2 demon dog skin, 1 bat feather, 1 ruby.
Come back if things start to go awry.
Yeah, they definitely could afford to make. They could make those shorter for sure.
Have anything you would like me to buy back? What are you looking to buy? Is this right? Then we have a deal.
Can straight up purchase the bunny boots, but they're 20,000 gold.
What are you looking to buy? What are you looking to sell? Is this right? Then we have a deal. Is this right? Thank you. Is this right? Thank you. Is this many thanks? Is this right? Then we have a deal. Thank you. I'll be here if you need me.
Hi.
Just see if
So,
we can
what'll it be?
solve stuff. Nah, it takes 2. I'll go next.
I'll go with this.
There, all done.
Okay, I need 2 demon dog skin and a ruby. We can just go get
Come back
those.
anytime.
I do also have to go get go kill some dog hammers, so like I really don't care to do that right now. Need a little bit more variation in textures on that approach there. Especially when you didn't like to hear and you got the, you know, the and everything like that. There's definitely going to be upgrades and stuff at the, in that very first room. Like 100%. They almost certainly did. I mean, bat leather. Like 100% they meant that. Could have swore I already opened that chest, but whatever. How did I do that stab? Oh, you do a Hadouken motion? Pretty good about that follow-up motion if you can do it. Yeah, some things definitely do not seem to respect my volume settings on PC. It won't be as much of an issue on PS4, but like, it just means some things are very loud. Don't fuck with me. The power of God and alchemy on my side. Limestone. When the stab motion does extra damage. So that's neat. Probably means if I can do it consistently, it'll be really good versus Zangetsu. I need this dog to give me dog parts. Another stone mask. Wait, okay, so I wonder, since... Okay, no, you can only have one stone mask on. Ooh, there's an uppercut. Okay, so you can chain them. I don't know how you do it, but it's just like you swing. Ah, okay, it takes MP. It's important. I remember fighting dog parts in Phantasy Star. Oh, hell yeah, I got Une back. So I'm wondering if there's going to be like a list of inputs, or if there's a way to check the list of inputs for the katana. Like, you see it's got a slash and a strike icon, it looks like. Looks like that's just slashing. Or piercing, maybe? Let's see what's the lance on. Okay, so that's piercing. That's slashing and striking. Lethal boots are slashing, apparently. And there's no way to, like, sort by, or to see what all those resistance icons mean. Unload the toad. You can really unload that toad. You can just throw it all the way across. So I got no way to get through that Iron Maiden trap right now. Alright. Okay, that was not breakable. Okay, so aside from doing like all the crafting and stuff, I think we kind of seen everything we can see here. So like, let's maybe fight Zangetsu again. As much as I would like to get the witch hat, I don't know where I can get a ruby. And if I need to, I have a gun.
Stop right there. I knew what you are. That ghastly air about you. You reek of sorcery, Shardbinder.
Ah, and what am I to make of you?
Me? I am your executioner.
I do appreciate that Zangetsu's theme is still the theme that plays when you do the prologue in Curse of the Moon.
Foolishness.
Okay, so there's a special attack if you manage to hit all three attacks. That was way easier this time.
Cease this at once, Zangetsu.
I'm definitely gonna have to go give a bunch of feedback. So we have Geralt, Mitsurugi, and characters post on. Pretty good. Okay, so that's pretty much the entire Bloodstained Ritual of the Night demo. There's obviously a bunch of crafting I didn't do. But, like, I really like it a lot. There are definitely rough edges that need to be, patched up, and there's definitely some things they could do to improve the overall feel of the game. But I'm feeling pretty optimistic about it. It definitely feels like Castlevania. So, yeah, if you haven't backed it, I think we are close to new backers now. So, unfortunately, you'll have to wait till the game comes out. But hopefully this game does well enough that, like I said earlier, I hope it does well enough that we can have a full-on Bloodstained series, and it just serves as a full-on replacement for Castlevania. Because it certainly feels like it. I mean, Curse of the Moon felt like Castlevania 3, and this feels like, Aria of Sorrow or Dawn of Sorrow. So, yeah, this is a good place to stop, so I think I will say goodbye. Thank you, everyone, for showing up. I noticed there was a lot of you today. I was surprised to see how many there were. Definitely felt good to see so many of you. And I hope I'll see you again. Alright, so later, everybody.